Assalamualaikum students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home place or residence where you live, inshallah, Ameen. This is your subject History Geography recorded class of class 8 and I'm your teacher Miss Sobia Nas from the Smart School, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan campuses and Johar campus. Today we will discuss your chapter Agriculture and Main Crops of your Geography section. Before starting discussion about the chapter or explanation about the chapter, I want to tell you some of the important things that I always or in previous videos I have told you about, that why we are making these videos. We are making these videos for your sake. Now you have to watch all these videos so that you can be cleared with the topics or chapters, as we all know that it is sometimes impossible to understand each and everything regarding chapter or the topics that are included in the chapter within one live class. So all these recorded class will be helpful for you to cover up your problems or to understand all the difficult things that were not clear in the live class. So do watch your recorded class, it will be helpful for you and we will be grateful to you all. Now let's start discussion, student, or explanation. We can say that kindly listen to the recorded video carefully so that you will be cleared with this chapter. The first heading of your chapter is arable farming. Arable farming is about producing food. Okay, that means to produce food. Arable farming means growing crops and it is probably the most important type of farming. ठीक है, क्रॉप्स उगाई जाती हैं अरेबल फार्मिंग में, खेतों में, जो कि मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट टाइप ऑफ फार्मिंग है, एज इट इज़ क्वाइट पॉसिबल टू लिव फेयरली वेल ऑन वेजिटेशन एंड ग्रेन्स अलोन. यानी you all know that ना it is easily possible to live on grains, to live on vegetables alone. The size of farms varies from 1 hectare or less in some parts of the world to vast areas of thousands of hectares in the USA. Yani we can grow these crops in the small area also, and we can grow these crops in the vast areas of thousands of hectares, like in USA, or of arable crops. Grain, wheat, barley, oats, millet, sorghum, rice are the most important for basic food. ठीक है, these are the things which are daily routine needs of your food. ठीक है, apart from rice, the processes for growing these grain are very similar. ठीक है, यानी सिर्फ राइस को अगर हटा के हम देखें तो तकरीबन तमाम जो क्रॉप्स, तमाम जो जितने भी प्रोडक्ट्स हैं उनकी ग्रोइंग जो है वो ऑलमोस्ट सेम होती है. Though the differences between the peasant farmer and the great commercial mechanized farms are vast, और जो डिफरेंस इनका जो है वो बहुत वास्ट होता है. द पिक्चर overleaf illustrate the difference. You can see in the picture. ठीक है, these are the two different pictures. We can easily see the difference. The main agriculture food product in the world are rice, maize, wheat, pulses, soya, millet, शुगर, ग्राउंडनट्स. ये सारी चीज़ें जो हैं वो फूड प्रोडक्ट्स होती हैं, मेन एग्रीकल्चर फूड प्रोडक्ट्स हैं. ठीक है, we can include tea, coffee and cocoa also. Crops like wheat, coarse grains and rice are relatively cheap, और ये जो तीनों चीज़ें हैं बहुत ज़्यादा चीप अमाउंट में होती है. While crops such as tea, coffee, cocoa, fruit and vegetables are much more expensive. And according to previous one, these things, tea, coffee, cocoa, fruit and vegetables are much more expensive. The most valuable crop in money terms, we can say coffee generally, cotton and rubber are also important cash crops. ठीक है, now your next heading is of rice. Let's start explanation of this. Listen to it carefully. Rice is the biggest single crop in the world with half the population of the world. especially in East and Southeast Asia, डिपेंडेंट ऑन इट एज द स्टेपल फूड। ठीक है, राइस जो है आपको पता है मोस्टली वास्ट यूजिंग और बहुत ज़्यादा ग्रोइंग जो है वो क्रॉप है, स्पेशली इन ईस्ट एंड साउथ ईस्ट एशिया, डिपेंडेंट ऑन इट एज द स्टेपल फूड। We know that a primitive kind of a rice was grown in the subcontinent at least by 3000 BC, but today's varieties are much improved। और अब इसकी जो है राइस की जो है चावल की जो वी कैन से दैट के वैरायटीज़ हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ती जा रही हैं, इम्प्रूव होती जा रही हैं। इट इज़ नॉट एज ईजी टू ग्रो राइस एज मोस्ट अदर ग्रेन सच एज व्हीट, बार्ले। ठीक है, मतलब राइस ग्रो करना इतना सिंपल नहीं है जितना वीट बार्ले लाइक काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स ग्रो करना है, थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है। दीज आर प्लांटेड इनटू ग्राउंड्स एंड रिमेन्स देयर अंटिल दे आर हार्वेस्टेड। और जो है वो कटने तक उनको बिल्कुल ऐसी सिचुएशन में रखा जाता है एज लॉन्ग एज कंडीशन आर रीजनेबल, नॉट टू हॉट, ना बहुत ज़्यादा गर्म हो और नॉट टू कोल्ड एंड विद द मॉडरेट रेनफॉल दे विल ग्रो ऑलमोस्ट एनीवेयर। और बहुत ज़्यादा मॉडरेट रेनफॉल के साथ जो है वो कहीं भी ग्रो किया जा सकता है। Though of course better in some places than other, rice is more difficult. It is said that it will grow only with its feet in the water and its head in the hot sun। यानी इसकी जो रूट्स है या इसकी जो बेस है वो वाटर के अंदर होनी चाहिए और इसकी रूट्स जो हैं वो बिल्कुल इस तरह होनी चाहिए कि लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल हॉट सन बिल्कुल उसके ऊपर। The rice seeds are planted tightly packed in wet nursery beads, while the field paddy where they are to grow for harvesting are flooded with water। This means that small plots normally with mud banks all around to keep the water in are watered by a complicated system of channels। Now your next heading is stock or animal farming। Animal farming makes up about 25% of all agriculture, so it is an important aspect। यानी 25% कवर करता है of agriculture, an important aspect। About 12 to 15,000 years ago perhaps, when hunters caught an animal, sheep or goat, and if they had already caught enough to eat, they took the animal और उसको फिर टाइट करते हैं with creepers back to their settlements। They felt that if one day they caught nothing while hunting, they could kill and eat the captured animals। फिर वो उसको उस जगह पे रखते थे कि वो ये सोचते थे कि इफ़ दे आर नॉट एबल टू कॉट एनी एनिमल देन दे विल यूटिलाइज देम। Perhaps they captured several but they were still wild। Then perhaps one of the animal had a baby that grew up with people and was more tame। Over the years animals became more and more tame so that the people could manage them। Thus the people always had meat ready if hunting was poor। Obviously they have gathered so many animals for this। Now they had milk from the sheep and goats, they had skins to make clothes or shelter, they had bones and horns to make weapons and tools। Later still they found that the animals, particularly the larger ones such as oxen, could carry much heavier, and later we can say donkeys could carry much heavier loads than a man could। Nowadays we can see this example easily, we can see this in Pakistan that many of the donkeys or we can say oxen are loaded with the heavier load and even they cannot carry them। Even later still the animals were fastened to skin to two long poles on which even heavier loads could be carried। All of this took thousands of years to develop। Sheep were the first wild animal apart from dogs to be domesticated, tamed। This took place in West Asia about 11,000 years ago। Goats followed about 1500 years later, and then, though not in order, oxen, buffaloes, camels, donkeys, yaks, horses, and in the New World, Vicuna, Alama, and Aplaka, mules, mating a horse and donkey as mules, Selective breeding. For much of history, farm animals remained much of the same as they were in the wild. They mated at random so that there was not a great deal of improvement. They were small by today's standard and bony. That means कि उनकी जो नस्ल थी वो छोटी थी. Most of them were needed mainly for working, pulling carts and plugging. Yani that these are using in we can say that agriculture process and to carry things from one side to another, so that they needed to have strong muscles and bones. In 1700 in the UK there took place what we call the farming revolution, and there were great changes in crops and animals. Some rich farmers traveled around the country buying the largest, fattest and best animals they could find. ठीक है, वी ऑल नो दैट ना कि बहुत से जानवरों में नस्लें पाई जाती हैं. दे ब्रीड these in the hope that the offspring would be large and better. Now come to your next heading, that is of cattle. Most farmers keep some animals and poultry, but in some parts of the world livestock is the most important kind of farming. आपको पता है बहुत सारे इलाकों में जो है वो जानवरों को पाला जाता है, और वो लाइफ स्टॉक फार्मिंग जो है बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है वहाँ. स्टॉक रेयरिंग इज ऑफन ऑन पुअर लैंड विच इज़ नॉट रियली रिच इनफ टू grow good crops. Cattle are generally the most important farm animals and are found in most climates from the tropics to the near Arctic regions. Included in cattle are cows, buffaloes, oxen and yaks. The main, you can say bulls. The main uses of cattle are for meat, milk and dairy products, for pulling carts and plugs. Although there are many millions of cattle, oxen, buffaloes used for farm jobs, especially in Asia and Africa, they are slowly being replaced as the like in, for example, in previous time we have seen that there was no machinery, so animals or bulls, we can say cows, we can say they are used for agriculture process by tractors, through which they are replaced by tractors and other machineries. Cattle are now bred for their main purpose, meat, milk, or work through. Though scientists are trying to crossbreed, even उनकी क्रॉस सेक्शन या क्रॉस ब्रीडिंग के लिए साइंटिस्ट बहुत ज़्यादा वर्किंग कर रहे हैं, so that they are good for both meat and milk. Your next heading is sheep. Sheep are even more widespread than cattle because they are able to live under harsher conditions. यानी ज़्यादा होते हैं तादाद में, ज़्यादा इनकी ब्रीडिंग होती है because ये sheep जो है they can live in harder conditions. They will eat the short hard grass on which cattle will not thrive. They can live at higher altitude in cold climate, बहुत ज़्यादा cold climate में भी रह सकते हैं, as well as in the tropical regions, और बहुत ज़्यादा normal और गर्म इलाके you can say that रह सकते हैं. As with cattle, sheep are reared for wool. जाहिर बात है we have used wool ना, हम उनकी normally wool use करते हैं. About 15% are for meat, but many are used for both and for milking as well. The wool varies considerably from the tough, hard-wearing fleeces common in Iran, Pakistan, India, and were ideal for crops, carpets, and rugs, to the soft, silky, inexpensive merino wool. This was originally found in Spain, but is now produced all over the world. ठीक है, Afghanistan, we can say even more valuable Karakul wool found in Afghanistan, Iran, and Central Asia. This is the skin of newly born lambs on which the wool is in tight black curls and made into Astrakhan coats and hats. Now your next heading is goats. They are closely related to sheep but still live in even harsher condition. बहुत ज़्यादा हार्श कंडीशन में रहते हैं. दे आर वैल्यूएबल बिकॉज दे कैन लिव ऑन ऑलमोस्ट एनी स्क्रैप ऑफ वेजिटेशन. किसी भी तरह की जो है वो एरियाज में दे कैन लिव इजीली. दे आर इन फैक्ट अ डेंजर एज दे कैन ओवरग्रेज लैंड इनटू डेजर्ट. और लेकिन ये भी होता है कि ये बहुत ज़्यादा पत्ते और घास सारी चीज़ें खा जाते हैं, तो ये एक सिचुएशन भी हो सकती है कि ओवरग्रेज लैंड को जो है ये बहुत ज़्यादा डेजर्टेड एरिया में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. 2 million ago The land of North Africa were the main grain-producing areas of Roman Empire, but when this collapsed, the wandering herds of goats turned huge areas of it into desert by destroying all the vegetation. Because of their hardiness, goats are important animals in harsh and relatively infertile areas such as Afghanistan, Balochistan, Iran, and other countries in that region. Like sheep, they are raised for meat. Sheep की तरह ये meat, hair, milk, skin, and for carrying loads in rough mountainous states. As you all know that we are using products like soap from the goat milk, made from the goat milk, but is very suitable for carpets. Horse, donkey, and mules. These are not usually kept in large herds, but they are bred in much smaller numbers. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा smaller numbers में इनकी breeding होती है breed. Horses are not widely used today in most parts of the world as working animals on farms, but more for pleasure riding or races. Acha, we have seen that previously in my childhood. When I have seen that they in Punjab they are used to travel by horses. ठीक है, cart horses. ठीक है, and now in that time the horses are being used for, I think, riding, for the pleasure riding or for races. They are rather difficult and expensive to rear and need a great deal of attention. The donkey is a much tougher animal, which is why it is used so widely in Pakistan. It is hardy, can live on almost any diet and work tirelessly. We can see this example in Pakistan. We have loaded so much load on the donkeys, even they could not stand properly within this condition. So they can work tirelessly. It is much more sure-footed than the horse. So it is far more useful on mountainous or rough countryside. The mule, which is a cross between a female horse and a male donkey. ठीक है, mule is what the cross section of female horse and male donkey. Is a very tough, hard-working animal, even if it is sometimes very stubborn. Your next heading is poultry. Most Pakistani farmers, however small their land, keep a few chickens and perhaps some ducks and geese. These birds can feed themselves, but their food is topped up by household scraps. We can see this culture or this situation of poultry farming in Pakistan. In almost every city, they provided eggs all the years, and when their laying lives are over, they can be beaten. पोल्ट्री इज़ ईजियर टू रेयर. सम एग्स आर अलाउड टू हैच आउट इनटू चिकन्स. ठीक है, और कुछ जो है आगे फॉर मार्केट फॉर द ईटिंग पर्पज और फॉर द सेलिंग पर्पज दे आर गिवन टू द मार्केट्स. दे प्रोवाइडेड टू द मार्केट्स एंड सम आर अलाउड टू हैच आउट ऑफ चिकन. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज योर फिशिंग. This is usually included under agriculture, and although it produces only about 1% of human food. As we all know that we are living in Karachi now, this is necessary. It is being said that it is necessary to have fish once in a week. It is a vital important in some places. In less developed countries, fishing is done from all small boats on rivers, lakes, and near the coast. Developed countries have gigantic fishing ships with many electronic aids to locate shoals. Fish stocks are becoming so depleted, especially in Europe's water, that some species may become extinct. Laws now limited. Nowadays, there have been so many laws for fishing. Just as animals on land are put in field and fed with a special diet to make them grow quickly, so as for fishes also. Your next heading is horticulture. Hortus mean, or it is Latin for a garden. Hence, horticulture is a kind of garden growing. It is really a halfway stage between a garden and a farm. Horticulture grow vegetables such as carrots, onions, peas, and beans, cabbage, and cauliflower. as you can see in the picture also, on a large scale. Some, especially near big cities, grow large amount of flowers for the markets. You can see these this also in picture. Fruits orchards grow banana, mangoes, lychees, apricots, peaches, apples, and pear, dates, oranges, lemons, as well as nuts, almond, pecans, cashew, walnuts, and are very importantly groundnuts, peanuts. Some nuts are grown for eating, but some are grown for oil. Groundnuts, especially, is very important for cooking. There has been a rapid increase in the amount of fruit grown in Pakistan in the last 10 years, especially oranges, lemon, mangoes, apple, grapes, and guavas. Now, your last heading is impact of 2000 flood on Pakistan. The catastrophic flood in Pakistan in summer 2010 were the result of very heavy rain across the country. बहुत तेज बारिश का रिजल्ट था ये जो कि फ्लड आया. मिलियंस वर्थ ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी, क्रॉप्स, लाइफ स्टॉक्स एंड फूड स्टॉक्स वर डिस्ट्रॉयड. बहुत ज़्यादा नुकसान पहुंचा. मिलियंस ऑफ people were affected, losing their homes. The power infrastructure and ground communication were badly damaged. There were outbreaks of disease in the relief camps. We all know that there will be a standing water throughout the country, and so many of the diseases caused because of this, and even in relief camps. Overall, the flood had a very negative impact on Pakistan's economy. I hope you all are cleared with the chapter and the topics that are included in the chapter. Do watch your recorded videos and the live session recorded videos that we are uploading for you all. Till your next class, I hope you will be fine. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.